This may be the most skillful or craziest backcourt of the league, with Odarian Bassett joining forces with Marcus Elliott. Marcus Elliott, not a bad game also in that win. 22 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, stats across the board. Another day in the office for Marcus Elliott, but they will be challenged here today by Bobby Ray Parks and company.
You see the starters on your screen. There's a lot of obviously very talented players here, but you take a look at the guy who barely fits in the photo in Sam Deguara. It's not easy to make PJ Ramos look small, but they were side by side just a few moments ago after the anthem was sung, and they were staring eyeball to eyeball, and not a lot of people, not a lot of players in the ABL at that, can say that about PJ Ramos.
Well, two of the biggest, the tallest guys in the league going at it here will meet at half court for this jump ball between PJ Ramos and Deguara. And we all know PJ Ramos was recruited or brought here to play for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas to negate the likes of Samuel Deguara, who the Alab Pilipinas team went up against in last year's finals against when Deguara was playing for the Mono Vampire.
It is not an enviable task to be under the paint with these two gentlemen. You take a look at them there. Deguara has the height advantage on Ramos. It's not going to be very often that we'll say that, but he will have the advantage vertically. Ramos, obviously one of the strongest players we've ever seen play in the ABL. So how that shakes up as Deguara skips the jump and Ramos starts it off for a raucous welcome. Alab Pilipinas will have first crack at the basket. Albano over to Ray. Parks underneath. Ramos against Deguara. And that is a key development here. Could be nothing, could be something, depending on what happens in the next few possessions. But Sam Deguara has his first personal foul.
This will be the toughest assignment for Deguara so far this season, because PJ Ramos has been known this season at least for that outside jumper, that three-point shot, and even shooting from the perimeter. One foul here for Deguara. Good possession for PJ Ramos and the team Alab Pilipinas team.
And Alab, very purposefully, Mikey, they run a few sets a lot of times to open their games. But in that one, very purposefully, very specifically, they wanted to go to PJ. They wanted to make sure he got his first look at Deguara, and he got 2 free throws out of it.
All together, Alab defense!
Bassett will draw Ray Parks as a defender, and that's 2 fouls now on Sam Deguara. That's going to be a charge on the big guy.
Well,
Edu Torres does not like it.
Well, that's a big development here to start our game, as Sam Deguara caught holding on to Ray Parks for this illegal screen. But Coach Edu Torres will leave Deguara on the floor, and you can already expect, or we can expect, the team Alab Pilipinas team will go to PJ Ramos in this set.
There's a huge smile on Ronaldo Balkman's face when Deguara picked up that second foul. They know it's going to be on the back of his head now, as Albano will start off with a miss. Bassett going downhill, Parks on him. Can he duplicate that 26-point performance? Here's Elliott. Sam offers the screen. Elliott with 12 to shoot. Jongson on him. Step back. Tough jumper. What a make.
That was good defense though by Kalen Chongson, going up against one of the easiest scorers in the league in Marcus Elliott. Marcus Elliott just making a tough step back jumper there.
Let's go!
Here's Ramos. They go downstairs. Balkman in the post. PJ. There's the fake. Balkman has 4 to shoot. Does he know it? Now 3 to shoot. Ronaldo will pull up. Balkman will leave that one short. Kyongson taps it out. Big boy 3. Why not?
And the shimmy by PJ Ramos. And that's what I was saying. That three-point shot has been a weapon for PJ Ramos this season. And Deguara is not used to coming out that far.
And an ideal start for PJ Ramos, as Balkman is going to be caught here with a first personal foul. He hits a three, draws 2 fouls on Sam Deguara, gives us a chance to go to Denise Dinsay, courtside. Denise, go ahead.
Gentlemen, the loss to Westport's Malaysia Dragon was a wake-up call and a great reminder for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas that they cannot solely rely on their imports. The locals must step up, back up, and share the burden with imports Ronaldo Balkman and PJ Ramos and maximize on their strength, which is rebounds, and they are currently #1 in the league. According to Coach Eric a while ago, it's all about flowing into the offensive system and being organized so they can go right straight to their play. Nico and Mikey.
Oh, thanks a lot, Denise. We'll head back to you periodically through the game to check out what's happening on both sidelines. The crowd cheering and enjoying the action between Deguara and Ramos. PJ, heat check, left that one short, but Balkman with a cleanup in the deuce.
Not only will PJ Ramos try to score from the outside, but the way he scores outside, he is a threat. And Deguara needs to come out, leaving the offensive glass open for Ronaldo Balkman.
And Chanshu Wing will draw another foul on an Alab player. This one on Albano.
And this is important for Hong Kong as we see this shot from PJ Ramos. Deguara is all the way in the perimeter, leaving Ronaldo Balkman, the biggest guy down low, to get that ball and put it back on the hole.
And you know, Balkman's calling card is activity. They don't call him Balkmania for nothing. There is an element of unpredictability when it comes to Ronaldo about where he might be at any given point on the floor, especially now that he's healthy, especially now that he's a lot more confident in his body, and that strength in that lower extremities of his makes him a very dangerous hustle player off the ball. Ramos, they leave him open again. Here's Jongson, PJ all day. Left that one short, and Deguara this time crashes all the way to the bucket. Forces that ball out of bounds, and Hong Kong will have possession.
Well, it's fun to watch how PJ Ramos can hit that three-point shot, but Hong Kong will live with that shot coming from PJ Ramos as we see Deguara challenging the shot and right away coming in to get that rebound, knowing that Ronaldo is lurking down low for those offensive boards.
Ray with the pick. That's going to be an 8-second violation. And so far, so good as far as Ray Parks when it comes to stopping O'Darian Bassett.
And Ray Parks known as an offensive player, but his defense, that's where he gets his confidence.
Ray turns a corner. Bucket pass. The shovel pass into PJ. Ray grabs it. Albano, they go downstairs. Ramos. Oh, what a cut. And Ray Parks will have that basket count as the backdoor cut. A perfect dish from PJ Ramos gets Ray Parks his first bucket of the game.
And that's what you get if you have someone like PJ Ramos, an extra facilitator. Give him the ball down low, and he will look for the open man. As we see Ray Parks with a perfect backdoor cut. And you see Marcus Elliott holding on to the net for that goaltend.
Oh, what a sidestep by Sam Deguara. A little Euro in Santa Rosa as he gets the jam, gets them to within 2, 9-7. Balkman underneath, has a smaller Zhu on him. He'll turn, he'll shoot. That's a switch.
15 to 7 feet is the sweet spot for the returning Balkman here for Alab Pilipinas.
Here's Elliott with some space. And Elliott knocks down a three.
And you cannot go under the ball screen if you're going up against someone like Marcus Elliott. Starting this game very, very aggressive already with 5 points.
Albano behind the back, pull up three. Cannot complete the highlight. Ray Parks is there. Ray Parks attacks, and that's a third foul on Sam Deguara.
And you see, or you saw how Ray Parks, the IQ of this kid, just bulldozing his way to Deguara, throwing his body at him, trying to get that foul as we look at the shot from Marcus Elliott behind that ball screen. Just throwing his body to to Sam De Guara, really just fishing for that foul.
So the gamble does not pay off. So Edu Torres rolled the dice, left De Guara in there. It got him 2 points. It's going to get him now probably a full quarter and a half before he can even think about putting Sam De Guara back in the game.
And this is when you know San Miguel Alab Pilipinas will start attacking the paint at will.
Chanshu Wing setting it up. Elliott, another jumper. Got the first one to go. This one swishes in and out. Bachman with a block. Adam Zhu thought he had a clear look at a follow-up, but Bachman was there. Now Ramos has a big heft advantage underneath. A bruise, no deuce, but a three-point play opportunity maybe for later. He'll have to settle for 2 free throws as Hu Chung Pan gets charged for that personal.
The finesse, though, of that move by PJ Ramos as we look at this block from Balkmania. You talk about his unpredictability, but one thing you can expect is he will bring that energy on both ends of the floor. Talking about Ronaldo Balkman.
Ramos's first is up and through. I'm not sure if he brought some chops with him, but if he did, he's licking them right now. He's looking at Sam De Guara on that bench, riddled with 3. He's looking at a much leaner Wu Chuk Pan, who's going to try and check him for a good chunk of this game.
Make one stop, Alab all together. Defense!
Chance here for Alab.
Defense!
Capitalize and add on to a 4-point game. Not if Marcus Elliott can do anything about it. He draws a much longer Tiongson as a defender. Underneath they go. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. They let Pan to take that shot, and Wu Chuk Pan gets 2 points from 15 feet.
23 seconds of good defense there set by San Miguel Alab Pilipinas, but Pan with that breakaway jumper to score 2 points.
Ray to Ronaldo to PJ for 3. That won't go. And Chongson follows it up. Bogman wants to set the table. Here's Ramos underneath. Ramos being a bully, can't get it to drop. Marcus Elliott going downhill. Tiongson quick to stop him. 3 on the way from the corner, and Alvano with a chance now for Alab to get on a little bit of a run. Alvano to Ray all day. Parks won't get it to drop. Tiongson another second try. Here's Ramos against 2. PJ gets a 3-point play opportunity this time.
I don't think I've seen PJ Ramos this aggressive early on in the ball game here in Season 9 of the ABL, but you see him, he wants that basketball. He doesn't care how many blue shirts are in front of him. He will rise up and score and flex for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas.
The fans in attendance, that's front row. That's in the box area. As you know, Santa Rosa has become a discovery, Mikey. They put up this great facility here south of the capital in Laguna. And people from the city of Santa Rosa and nearby cities in southern Luzon, they flock, they come down. This is the unofficial home floor of Alab Pilipinas. They play in other places in the Philippines, but this one holds a special place because, you know, a lot of the biggest moments in this very young stadium has had Alab Pilipinas attached to it.
Well, a lot of loyal and passionate basketball fans here in Santa Rosa. And Alab did play their first game in the ABL and got their first win here in front of this crowd against the CLS Knights. So they want to duplicate that and reward their loyal fans here in Santa Rosa with another victory.
PJ's bonus free throw goes in and out. Been a quiet quarter so far for O'Darian Bassett. Here's Pan. Left that one short. PJ with the outlet. That one goes through a couple of hands before it ends up with Bassett. Bassett to Elliott. Elliott inside, bumps against Ray. Alab on the run. Domingo fresh off the bench. There's going to be a whistle away from the action on the trail referee. He's going to whistle Marcus Elliott for a technical foul here.
Marcus Elliott pleading for a call there on that bump coming from Bobby Ray Parks Jr. And they should watch it. Deguara with 2 fouls. Elliott now called for a technical. Oh, Deguara with 3 fouls. And Marcus Elliott here called with a technical.
Mikey, this is a 4-point game. For all the things that have gone Alab's way, the 3 fouls on Deguara, PJ Ramos and the crowd really into it now. You look up at the scoreboard, this is a 2-possession game. You're 2 baskets away from tying this. Your main guns in Elliott and Bassett have combined for 3 points so far. It is really an important time here for Hong Kong Eastern to make sure that they attack the next 3:37 of this first quarter mentally in the proper way and not let it get out of hand, because the game isn't out of hand.
So you see how, like you said, despite the problems that they've been having Hong Kong is still in this ball game, playing well to keep this within striking distance.
Domingo and Javelona off the pine for Jimmy Alapag. PJ, the pass. Pau, back rim. And Bassett will fight for that one. Dives right into his bench. Elliott with 17 to set the table. Wu Chuk Pan offered the initial screen. It's still with Marcus Elliott. Here's Adam Zhu, drives left. Adam, the floater, off the bank, no goal. PJ with a rebound. Javelona to the corner. Balkman goes behind. Good defensive stance there by Wu. Here's Ray. Elbow 3, and Parks knocks it down.
Not a good defensive set there for Hong Kong, doubling PJ Ramos all the way out there, leaving Ray Parks Jr. for his first 3-pointer of the ball game.
Bassett off the bounce 3, no go. Elliott will recover the long rebound though. Elliott with another standstill 3, so back-to-back settles for Hong Kong Eastern. Here's Ray, almost the same spot, different result. Balkman against 3, gets an offensive board. Parks with a follow, both no go.
But you see the height advantage of San Miguel Alab Pilipinas here to finish the first quarter, taking advantage is Balkman and Ray Parks.
Domingo gets whistled for that personal foul, only the 3rd team foul for Alab. And that's a unique trait, Mikey, that Alab can bring to almost any game in the ABL. Sure, PJ Ramos, one of the tallest. You have a Deguara who can match him. But in those swing positions, from 2 to 4, you have a lot of long, very agile athletes that defensively and on the offensive glass can cause a lot of problems for a lot of teams.
You're talking about the back-to-back local MVP of the ABL in Ray Parks, and you see how he really wants that game or that last game back. How aggressive he is in the first here today just shows how he is mentally prepared to bounce back.
Bassett steps into that 3, and that's going to be a personal foul and free throws. Javelona will troop to the line.
The past 2 possessions, you can sense how Marcus Elliott and Odarian Bassett really want to put the team on their shoulders offensively. But a couple of tough shots, a couple of bad shots coming from the 2-guard rotation or the 2-guard duo of Hong Kong.
Lee Key with a personal. And Brandon Rosser is now on the floor here for Alab, giving PJ Ramos a breather to end the quarter.
Defense.
Zhu gets it to Elliott. Elliott with a pull-up. That's a tough contested jumper with a foot on the line as a long 2. Balkman in the post. Balkman surveying, trying to work against that zone. Rosser, Parks, extra pass. Javelona for three, no go. Rosser with the offensive board, blocked by Bassett. Oh, what a defensive effort by O'Darian Bassett. 17-footer in rhythm, a better jump shot option here for Hong Kong as Bassett goes from end to end.
And Bassett will need to get in his bag here in the first to finish this first quarter to get Hong Kong back from this 6-point lead.
Javelona over to Ray. Parks gets that first step. Ray changes hands, goes to the right, his offhand. It falls out by the hustle by Domingo, keeps it on their side.
Couple of missed layups here for Ray Parks, but Coach Jimmy Lapag loving the aggressiveness from his back-to-back local MVP as the fireball Josh Urbiston, who scored 19 big points in their home win a couple of days ago in Cebu, entering the floor for the first time tonight.
Ricky Yang now on the floor as well for Hong Kong. 20-second differential game and shot. There's a 14 on the Alab 24. Josh will have that one tapped away by Adam. Zhu together with Bassett. The two starters still on the floor for Hong Kong Eastern. And Balkman is the lone starter left for Alab, still on the floor. Domingo underneath. Good look from Pau Javelona.
Almost a 5-second violation there for Pau Javelona. But seeing Lodo open from the weak side post, and Lodo just knowing what to do with the basketball down low.
2-second differential game and shot. There's 12 on the Hong Kong 24. Bassett. O'Darian Bassett to the cup. Can't get it to drop. Here's Lee Key off the spin. Back rimmed. And Urbistondo cares not for his field goal percentage. Tries for it anyway. And that will wrap up the first period. An 8-point difference as Alab Pilipinas pulls ahead 22-14. As the PJ Ramos long-range show started early. We'll have the second quarter for you from Santa Rosa when we return.